where couples are always posting clever ways in which they reveal the sex of the baby or that they're expecting.
Yeah.
Well, apparently we've got one that isn't like that, but funny all the same.
Yes, this one, it took them 5 tries, this couple, to make their parents realize what was going on. They had a cake, as you can see, with the mammograms on it, and still they don't realize. They're like, check it out, get closer. They're like, oh, is it an owl? Is it something else? And then finally, that's the cake. That's epic. They took a lot of time with that. Finally, they actually make a pretty literal reference, a bun in the oven. And still, the parents don't realize what's going on.
You know, I've been there, and I'm sure you have as well, where you're just trying to drop the hint, and mom and dad can't figure it out until you actually, literally spell it out for them.
Yeah, you know, it happens. It was funny to watch this reveal itself over video that was documented. Now this one has over 100,000 views, and I'm sure we'll get many more. I already saw in the comments a lot of TV shows picking this one up and websites. So this was a fun one to watch and share today.
Because everyone can relate, obviously, to mom and dad not quite being up to snuff with what you're up to. Sheila Lazar in Los Angeles, thank you so much.
Thanks, have a good one, bye.
You've been there, right?
Oh my God, and it's just so frustrating, because you're like, oh, fine, I'll just tell you. Like, I wanted to be all clever about it. And that especially rings true for me, and probably for you as well, being that English is not my parents' first language, so they just don't get things as quickly
Sometimes.
as others. For me, at least, I mean, I feel like that sometimes. I'm like, Mom, can't you just get it, you know? Like, don't you understand? Or my dad, or whatever. But
You were making any pregnancy announcements, were you?
oh, what do you say?
I'm just checking out. You said, you know, I've done that video kind of thing or
No,
whatever.
I am not
Just making sure. I thought we had breaking news at the end of the show.
Every translation that goes wrong with my parents involved is true. True to date.
I
Okay.
understand we have some
Yeah, so obviously at the top of the show, we're talking about the Confederate flag.